Let's solve some grade 8 star math questions on surface area. So here are some of the formulas of the surface area of some shapes. Now let's start with a question. This question says a box is in the shape of a square prism. So a square prism. The first thing we need to take note of is what shape are we working on. So now we are working on a square prism. If we are working on a square prism and the height of that prism is 8 inches and the area of the square base, the area of the base is 16 inches square. 16 square inches. What is the total surface area in square inches of the box? We are to calculate the total surface area. And what is the formula for calculating the total surface area of a square prism? The total surface area is 4sh plus 2s squared, where s is the side of the square, s squared is the area of the base, that is area of the square base, that is s squared here from this formula. So now we are to calculate this. So we have 4 times what is s, that is the area. S is the side, so if the base area is 16 inches square, you know, for a square, when the area is 16 squared, that means the side is the square root of the area, because area of a square is side times side, that is side square. So now that we've been given the area of the square, the side is 4 inches. So now the formula, now we have 4 times the side, which is 4 inches, then times the height, which is 8 inches, then plus 2 times the base area, which is 16 inches. So 4 times 8, this gives 16 times 8, and this will be 128, then plus 2 times 16 is 32. So the total surface area will be 160 inches square, and that is option A. So the formula is 4 times the side times the height plus 2 times the base, the area of the square base. So if you are not given the side of the square prism, once you are given the square, the area, just know that the side will be the square root of the area of the square base. So now let's look at the next question. A rectangular prism, this is a rectangular prism. A rectangular prism is shown. Figures are not drawn to scale. Which rectangular prism has the same total surface area? So what is the surface area of a rectangular prism? That will be 2 length times width plus 2 length times height, then plus 2 height times weight. We have 3 sides. Don't forget that a rectangular prism has 3 sides. It has the length, the width, and the height. So 2 length times width plus 2 length times height, then plus 2 height times width. So now what is the length? Let's figure out the length. Just pick one for each. So now let's say the length is 20, the width is 8, and the height is 4. So now we have to compute this into the formula, so that we have 2 times 20 times 8, 2 times 20 times 8 plus 2 times 20 times 4, then plus 2 times, what is the height? 4 times 8. So this will be 2 times 20 is 40. 40 times 8. 40 times 8 will be what? That will be 320. This will be 320 plus 2 times 20 is 40. 40 plus 4 is 160. Then plus 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So when we add this together, the answer will be we have 4. 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 2 is 14. Remainder 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5. So we have 544 inches. That is the total surface area of this one. So now we need to look at the options. When you calculate the total surface area of each of these, which one is when you calculate the total surface area of each of the options here, each of these given rectangular prisms, which one has the same value as 554? So when you calculate this, I have calculated it. Take your time to calculate it also. This gives 804. This gives 560. This gives 400. Okay, this gives 560. This gives 424, and this gives 544. So use the same formula and calculate. So D is the correct option. It is the one that has the same total surface area as the given question. So now a new refrigerator comes packed in a box shaped like a rectangular prism. The base of the box measures 4 feet by 5 feet. The total surface area of the box is 148 square feet. What is the height? So now we've been given, let's say we've been given the length to be 5, we've been given the width to be 4, and we are asked to calculate the height, and we're given the total surface area. So that means we have to put the formula, and we have something like this. 148 equals let's first do 2L times W. That will be 2 times 5 times 2 times 5 10 times 4. That will be 2 times 5 10 times 4. This will be 40. Then plus, we've done LW. So now let's do LH. 2LH will be 2 times length, that is 10, times H, that will be 10H. Then plus, now let's do 2, which one is left? 2WH. So that will be 2 times 4, that is 8, that will be 8H. So now we can find H. Let's first bring 40 here. So we'll be having 18H to be equal to, when we subtract 40 from this will become 108. And we divide both sides by 18. So when we divide both sides by 18, H will be equal to 108 divided by 18. 108 divided by 18. That will be 6. So the height will be 6 feet. The height will be 6 feet. Let's solve the next question. The dimensions of a cylinder are shown in diagram. Which measurement is closest to the lateral surface area in square centimeters of the cylinder? So the first thing is to identify what is the question asking you to calculate. So the lateral surface area is 2 by RH, and we were given diameter in the question. So if diameter is 5.8, that means the radius will be 5.8 over 2. So now let's put this in the formula so that we have 2 times pi, that's 3.14, then times 5.8 over 2, and then times 7.6, which is the height. When you calculate this, you will get 138.41, and this is the measurement that is closest to it. Now let's move to the next one. The table shows the dimensions of 3 cylinders. We have cylinder W, cylinder X, and cylinder Y. Which 2 cylinders have the same lateral surface area? So what is the formula for calculating the lateral surface area again? It is 2 pi rh. So we need to calculate for W, for X, and for Y. So for W, we have 2 times 3.14 times radius is 3, then times height is 9. And this will be 169.56. Now for X, it will be 2 times 3.14 times 4, and then times 2 is the height, and this will be 50.24. Now for Y, that will be 2 times 3.14, then times 4.5, and then times 6, and this will be 169.56. So W and Y are two cylinders that have the same lateral surface area. So that will be option F, W and Y. Now to the next one. The dimensions of a rectangular prism are shown in the diagram. What is the total surface area? Now we are dealing with total surface area of a rectangular prism. Total surface area of a rectangular prism, and that is 2LH plus 2LW plus 2WH. So now we have 2 times, we'll pick them 2 by 2. Let's first take 10 and 8. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 times 8 is what? 20 times 8 is 160. So this will be 160, then plus, let's now take 16 and 8. So we have 2 times 16 is 32 times 8, that will be 256. And then lastly, let's take 256. Lastly, let's take 16 and 10. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 times 16 is 320. 320. And this will be 320 plus 160 plus 256 plus 320. That will be 256 rather. 320 736. So that will be the total surface area of this rectangular prism. And then lastly, the sides of length the side length of the base of a triangular prism are 5, 8, 10, and the height is 16.5 meters. What is the lateral surface area of the prism? So the lateral surface area of the prism, the formula for calculating this will be A plus B plus C, where A, B, and C are the sides, then times the height. So now this is the height, and every other point are the sides. So that means we have 5 plus 8 plus 10, then times 16.5. 5 plus 8 plus 10, that will be 23 times 16.5, and that gives 379.5 in meters. We have meter, so that will be meter squared. Since we are calculating area, it must be in square meters. So that will be the last one for this, and I will see you in the next one.